Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny, and if this is your first time here, we are doing a Sketchy Friends collaboration with three of my other friends, Priscilla, Teresa, and Jenny, and I will have their information linked in the description box. So the prompts for this go around are that we're going to use scrap room kits. It's a kit club that we have all dabbled in, gotten supplies from for quite a while, and to use some type of wet medium. So anything sort of like watercolors, distress inks, um, distress sprays, whatever it may be, using some of those. And so this is a beautiful collection. This is called Forever Fields, and it's a beautiful sampling. It's a Maggie Holmes, and these are the B-sides for the collection, or the kit. So if you've never heard of the Scrap Room kits, you get a sampling of 4 different collections when you subscribe to their kits, and so you don't get all of the papers or all of the embellishments, but you get a good and nice sampling of the different papers. I really enjoy that. I get a sampling of usually like new to me at least collections, because I don't tend to shop a ton, but let me, before I go into the others, let me show you that on the right hand side here you are seeing the sticker sheet that came with the kit. Everything on the left hand side, including those little gold hearts, are things that I threw into the kit from my stash in the hopes that maybe I would be able to utilize them, right? Those are all really great ideas if you want to just beef up your kits a little bit more, if they're don't have a ton of embellishments. So this one I kind of made a I got ahead of myself and started to create my background. So you'll see the splatters. Those are made with distress inks and water and a paintbrush. This is using the Bold and Bright. It's the Vicky Boutin collection, Bold and Bright, and so it's got the really rich colors in here. Again, I picked my background, the previous page that you just saw, but these are beautiful. I mean, I could see myself cutting these apart, right? It's just lots of possibilities here. It's very typical Vicky, and this is another paper I absolutely loved. And like, I get so many ideas, and I believe I prepped a base page with that one for future use. So here, these are the embellishments that came with the kit on the left hand side this time, and those tags are just things that I threw in from my stash. I have a little use it up bin that I tend to dip into just to bring things into my kits. Now, because this is just a sampling, it gives you an opportunity to definitely add from your stash. So this is the Winter Wonder collection. This is another beautiful set of papers. I'm not so much into the untraditional colors for the holidays or for winter, and so this is very much out of my comfort zone, and as is the next kit. So on the left hand side you see the embellishments that came with the kit, and on the right hand side are some things, stickers, labels, tags that I brought in from my stash. So the last kit here is by Photoplay. It's the Sugar Plum Christmas. Again, these are very out of the box colors for me to use for anything related to Christmas or even winter. So the supplies that you're seeing here, these papers, are the ones that I chose for my layout, and they are beautiful papers, very, very, they complement each other very, very well, obviously because they're from the same collection, but it's just, they're gorgeous papers. What we received with the as part of the kit is this full sticker sheet. So I had lots and lots to choose from. So now I'm going to come real time. Hello friends, I have a little bit of a share for you, and I'm going to share with you the sketches, and then I'm going to show you the layout. So this one is a sketch that Scylla selected, and so you'll see that this was my take on it, was just a little bit more on the inspiration side of things, and I tried to replicate like some of this background, but I didn't have this particular scrap room kit, didn't have like this banner, so I just tried to do my best with this one. And so here, this is using Forever Fields by, who is this by? This is the collection. I want to say it's a Maggie Holmes. I think so. Okay, so this is the layout here. And so let me walk you through. You could easily distinguish the papers, obviously, but what you have back here is I've done a bit of stenciling on both corners here. I've done some stamping down here. You can barely see. It's like a take on this light blue. And then I have some gold and some green splatters on here as well. And I've have done my title work here, and yeah, I love the way that one came out for sure. This one is, the second one is a sketch by Teresa. So here is the sketch, and I ended up using the Winter Wonder collection or scrap room kit, and I'm going to show you guys what I have left over in a minute. So that's Simple Stories. This is the layout here. So this one was very busy because of the pattern papers. The sketch called for like the two pieces. I took it very literally here, and then I found this instead of using like a striped strip, because the collection didn't have that, I ended up finding these words on there, one of the papers, so that was perfect. And then I just ended up using some of the embellishments there. Now, what may be hard to see on this particular one is that there are splatters. There are gold and navy splatters in this area, and some gold down here, just because the blue wouldn't show. So there's that one. This sketch is mine. Oh no, sorry. This is the other Jenny. So here's her sketch. And this was using the Bold and Bright by Vicky Booten. Yeah. So here's my layout. So again, taking a look very close to what the sketch called for. So the cluster here, the cluster's like around here. So I just use this word. You can barely see it, but there's a word on the picture that says sun. So sunshine. I use one of her background papers, and there are splatters here in the back. Again, blue. It looks like some light blue and gold. Yeah. And then I did some splatters up here so that it would kind of carry over. So there's that one. This one, of course, is going to be mine. So this is my sketch. Sorry, it's a little bent here. And this one is by Sketchabilities by Karen Gerber. So you'll see that it looks so fun, right? And I ended up doing kind of flipping the sketch, partly because I made an error over here and I needed to make sure that this got covered up. So I just flipped it. So if you see on this sketch, everything is kind of justified to the right, and in mine, everything is more or less justified to the left. So, I have a variety of different things. So I have splatters, I've used stencils on here. I think I used those too. Oh, and there's more stencils back here. You can barely tell. I mostly covered it up, unfortunately. But this was, oh, I didn't say, this was using the Sugar Plum collection by Photoplay. It's called Sugar Plum Christmas, sorry. So that's this one. So let me show you what I have left over. If you've never subscribed to Scrap Room, the Scrap Room kits, you get a sampling of usually it's 4 different collections. These are just the ones that I picked just based on my photos. So this is what I have left from the Simple Stories Winter Wonder. So this was from January of 2024. It was still in my stash, had not used it. So you get a sampling of the ephemera and then some stickers. Oh, I forgot to put this in there. Some adhesive back brads. And then here are what I have left over. I have a couple of scraps. I don't really get rid of these until I finish all. I've decided to go ahead that I'm not going to use this collection anymore. So I don't get rid of anything until then. I don't know if I'm going to use this, to be honest with you. I really like this. I don't know that I would use it for like any winter picture. So I may have to think about maybe moving some of these over to my winter collections, loose paper. This is they also always come with cardstock. This is the Basil Coconut Swirl. All right, that's that one. For the Forever Fields, right? I'm not butchering the name. I did add some things from my stash. So let me get rid of that stuff. And let me just show you the papers that I have left over. So this is the paper that I cut into in that beautiful wood grain in the back. And then I have these 2 pieces of paper left. I think I used some of, I must have used some of this, a strip maybe. And then I have this beautiful floral. I'm not a big fan of that, but I think I could add some more cardstock to this and definitely can use it again. So this came with a 6x12 sticker sheet. So again, you get a sampling of the supplies. You don't get everything. And then what I added to it were, these are from It'll Come to Me. So I put in these sticker sheets, these heart foil. These I bought at Michael's like years and years ago. Oh my gosh, the name is totally escaping me. This collection that I loved. Auburn Lane. See, it came back. And then I added these little flags and different little journaling spots. I also had a partial, this was a tag, and I used the top of it that one of my friends made for me. And so I wanted to use up this bottom part, but I didn't end up using it this time. So those will go back in my stash. And then I have the Photoplay. Show you here. So this is the sticker sheet. I did use some of the sticker sheet. I ended up framing this particular cardstock with the pink. I thought I was going to use that. Here's the hollow, what I hollowed out. So this can definitely be used for another layout. I also have this is that candy cane strip. I love this color for sure. It here is another partially used paper, and obviously I use this for the border. So that still has a little bit of life in it for sure. I definitely have to add some things. I don't usually use those non-traditional Christmas colors, so it was a perfect opportunity to use it because we, this past December, went to New York City and was able to go to a place that had a lot of like colorful things, and the decor and the signage, like everything, the furniture, everything. So I have this piece of paper left over from the Bold and Bright. I love this. This can definitely work as a background. And I was inspired by this paper. So this was a full-size paper, but it has all of these little color blocks. So I think this would be perfect for, just printing out some 2x2 photos and embellishing some of the squares like I've done before. And here is the leftover die cuts and foam stickers. I actually don't know if this came in there. I'm not 100% sure. This is from August 2024. I always leave a little note for myself just to know how old they are. That's a camera, obviously. And here's a clip. And then I think I have another flower. And then this particular, they're like puffy stickers. So this, I think I will probably more than likely put with the rest of my Vicky Boutin layouts, papers. So here are the layouts again, if you wanted to see them. Lovely. Ooh. Here's the other one. This one's a lot of fun. So he's wearing a red coat, so I knew I had to turn the pictures black and white for that one. This is really cute as well. And this is the one that I was talking about with all like the colorful stuff in there. Oh, this one moved. No. Okay. All right, put that back. Let's push that down. I probably didn't do that with these stickers, but yeah, so there you have the layout share. I do hope that you have enjoyed this video and you check out my friends' videos and their layout share. And until next time, guys, bye for now.